Hi team, hope you're all good. Today you join me at my local syndicate. It's called Heckington Angling Syndicate. Now this club here has been around for a number of years. There's a membership base of around 35 or so. The team there, the committee, have asked me to put together a short video just to give you an idea of what these lakes are all about. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to have a little tour of the complex. There's 3 lakes here, and then we're going to have a short fishing session, just keeping things nice and simple, and hopefully show you some of the fish that are available if you'd like to join the Heckington Angling Syndicate. Okay, so let's start. This is Lake 1, or the traditional original lake, which has been here for a number of years. You can see it's 16 pegs, and there's a central island that runs down the middle. Very, very mature, lots of beautiful trees that are around here, lots of foliage, lots of cover as well. Unfortunately, on my visit today, we've suffered from a deluge of overnight rain, and we've had an easterly cold wind for the last week or so as well. We're still in spring, but certainly the fish are waking up, and you can see so are the lily pads. Very, very pretty, and it comes along the bottom here, around the back of this island, and then pegs on the other side are quite similar. So you're talking probably 12-13 meters to the far bank. Lots of features. You can see there's some lily pads down here in the bay as well, and this is from the bottom end. So we've got peg 9 just here along these lily beds, and you can see the 2 straights that run on either side of the central island. Now the species in this lake is mainly carp dominated. This is the lake that we're going to have a short fishing session on later on, and you're probably talking average stamp 3 to 4 pound. Fish are absolutely stunning, immaculate, like they've never been caught before, probably haven't. And there are other species in here as well. There are roach, there are perch, and a few other mixed bags, bits and pieces. However, the carp do dominate. We've got this lovely willow tree there, look. On the syndicate, rules are quite straightforward, very sensible rules as well. No specific bait bans per se. You can use a keep net, however no carp over 4 pounder to be placed in the keep net. And you can see there's loads of features here on the far side. So this is Lake 1, 16 pegs. For the match anglers amongst us, I'll be running a series of matches throughout this summer, beginning very, very shortly on this very lake. It's not been match fished for some time, so it's going to be really, really quite interesting. So that's Lake 1. So here at the syndicate as well, we've got some toilet facilities just there. Lots of bits and pieces to maintain, and this is now Lake 2. Again, a central island runs down the middle. This is called the Silver Lake. This is where you need to come if you want to be catching roach, perch, chub, barbel, small carp. So lots and lots of different species in this lake. However, this is a bit of a work in progress because there is challenges with weed. Not too sure if the camera can pick that up. There's a lot of weed there under the surface, growing straight from the bottom of the lake, and this is something that we need to work on the upcoming work parties. But there are fishable pegs. There's lots of raking goes on as well. You've got tension here also, crucian carp. So there really is something for everybody on this lake. But again, due to the challenges with the weed, that's why we'll not be running any matches on this lake until it gets completely sorted out. But there will be pegs fishable for sure. And that's Lake 2. And the last addition to the complex, this is the newest lake, dug around a couple of years ago. And this is Lake 3. And you can see there's a central island, much, much further away than the other 2 lakes. It's a donut shape, and interestingly, the levels of the lake fluctuate because this lake is used as a runoff for the surrounding fields. So you'll see at the moment there's no actual permanent pegging, and those pegs where there are concrete bases are actually underwater because of all the rain that we've had. Completely different. This is around 15 foot deep versus Lake 2, which is around 6 to 7 foot deep, and Lake 1, which is around 3 to 4 foot deep. So basically, as we move from Lake 1 down to Lake 3, the depths of the lakes gets deeper and deeper. You'll see there's an interesting colour to the water as well. The lake was dug out, so a local builder could use the clay, which is why it's so deep as well. And the predominant species in this lake is bream and carp. So I'm really interested to see how this lake fishes this summer. And again, this could be something once permanently pegged. This lake isn't complete. There's a carp down there if you can see it. This lake isn't quite complete yet, and when it is, this could be an ideal match venue as well. Something different with such depth. Really interesting bluey colour to the water. You can see lots of features and lily pads. There's a peg that isn't quite underwater just yet, but this will be permanently pegged. The complex is gated, locked for your security. Noisy geese. And it's completely private, off a quiet lane just outside of the village of Heckington. But yeah, this is a really interesting lake. I believe one or two other fish may have sneaked in here, such as chub, but carp and bream are going to be what is dominating this lake. So let's head back up to lake number 1 and have a little fish. So there you go everybody, that is a whistle stop tour of Heckington Angling Syndicate and an example of the type of fish that you can catch here, certainly on Lake 1. Don't forget we've got Lake 2, which is our silverfish venue, and Lake 3, which is our deeper water, offering something slightly different, which is stocked with bream and carp. As I mentioned, I'll be running a series of matches here throughout the summer, starting at the end of April, running through to October. If you are interested in joining the syndicate, then do follow our Facebook page, drop a message to the administrator, and one of the committee members will get back to you with availability. Cheers for watching.